So after editing my vlog today, I went to the archive because I wanted to, sort some of the files, and I found this folder called Armenia. And I was just like, wow, this is my first ever trip to go out of Iran all by myself. And it was for US Embassy. We wanted to go there to get our F1 visa with my friend, and it was a nice trip. So I wanted to show you how it looked like, but there's one problem. That I was a rookie with my camera, and I was a little bit shy to bring out my camera from my camera bag and shoot everything, so the footage are not clearly there. We went there for, I guess, 4 or 5 days, but the footage are from only 3 days of my trip, so 2 days are literally missing in there. But I will explain what's gonna happen in there with subtitle and title shots and me talking about the story that is missing in my footages. So don't worry, you'll get the story yourself. Let's go and watch it.
به سلامت بیا جونم
چیکه؟
برو به سلامت انشالله بسیم آب کارات همه درست بشه و به سلامتی برگردی بیا برو به سلامت
حسام
عکس نگیر بابا
فیلمه
میخوای چیکار کنی خب؟
خب فیلم بسازم ازش
واقعا؟
آره
مستند؟
حسام خوش نمیرسم واقعا میذارمش
احمقی دیگه چیزش کن قطعش کن چی باید بخوریم؟ این یه تیکه هست بو قمش
Trip to Yerevan, to US Embassy, see what's gonna happen. Like in 3 months from now, we'll be in America or Iran. So like that's another good news. So days before getting into Yerevan, I booked a hostel because we wanted to stay there for a couple of days. But when we got there, a taxi from airport to the hostel was very disappointing. There were kind of like 30 people in a very small place. And my friend and I, we looked at each other and we was just like, no, we're not gonna stay here. So we changed the hostel to another one. We get a cab and we went to another hostel, but the other hostel looked the same. So we didn't want it to go to hotel because it was expensive for us. And yeah, we wanted to stay in a hostel, but at the end, we decided to go to the hotel. Yeah. the second day just finished like that. We went to the mall. I bought a pair of shoes, if I'm not mistaken. And we visited a couple of friends that we wanted to go to US Embassy all together. And yeah, it was as simple as that, because the third day was the embassy day. So, quick update. I've been in US Embassy today and they said you were in approval. So they thought I am eligible. So I have this chance to go to the United States and I don't know when it's gonna happen. But I have to wait for 3 weeks, I assume. And then that'll be all okay. If everything is start working, I'll be in the United States just in no time. So let's see what's gonna happen. I thought it's better to put it on the video. This is the last day in Armenia. I'll start my video when I get my visa, and if I don't get it, maybe I will never publish this video because so there is no reason in there, but hope I get it and I'll start my videos. The last day in Armenia was fine. I was hopeful that I can get my visa because back then I didn't know that I'm about to get rejected, and there were only one problem. The problem was that we couldn't get a flight ticket back home. We had to take the bus. And the bus would take around 13 hours to get to the capital of Iran, Tehran. And I had to get a flight ticket from Tehran to Mashhad, the city that I was living in. And I had to go back to my mom's house, which was 3 hours from airport to her house. So it was kind of like 13 hours there. I had to wait 3 hours to get my flight. So it's kind of like 16 hours. Then it was a 2 hours flight. It's 18 hours. And it was 3 hours from there to my home, which is a total of, yeah, you can calculate it yourself. So it took me around a day to get back home, and I didn't sleep in any of those stages. So you could imagine my feeling after such a long trip. And yeah, that was my trip. It could be a lot more better if I was in US right now. But yeah, what can I say?